Nev, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Please help me. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tynisha Renee here. If you're visiting for the first time, this is Tynisha Talks. I like to speak my mind. I like when y'all speak back. But today, baby, I'm gonna do my first story time. If this platform is gonna grow and you guys are gonna keep subscribing, which thank you, because we're almost at 600 subs, then y'all have to know one little thing about me. I do have someone who has been stealing my pictures for the past 12 years. Pictures, videos, whatever it is that I post on social media, and they have been pretending to be me. Okay, for 12 years. It's like one of those stories where it's like, where you even start? Because the whole thing is a hot fucking mess. But we're gonna try to start from the beginning. Back in MySpace days, when Tynisha was baby Ty, I was in high school. I was a hot ratchet mess in high school. Like, not cute. But this is when MySpace was popping. My pages used to be the like, if y'all remember how MySpace was, you could customize your page, you could have music, I got little things falling down, I had all of that. So I guess this girl found me on MySpace and she decided to steal my pictures. Back then, you're in high school and you're like, someone wants to be me. Having a fake, it was cute back then. Well, then it kind of carried on. It was MySpace, and then I don't know if you guys remember FormSpring, but FormSpring was the website where people could ask you anonymous questions. So she made a FormSpring and she was acting like me. But on her FormSpring, she was talking about how she was a lesbian. She was just real wild, real OD, like the opposite of how I handled myself. And I started to feel some kind of way. So I'm like, wait a second now. Now, sis, you're bugging. You not about to have me out here looking crazy like I'm trying to bust it open for him, her, his dad, her mom. Like, that ain't cool. That's not what it is. So she makes a Facebook page. Well, apparently there was a LGBTQ page. I guess she sent my picture in to be posted, which, by the way, I am down for my LGBTQ community, but I'm not a lesbian. She was pretending that she was. I found out about the Facebook because somebody hit me up and they're like,
Tynisha, you got something that you're not telling us?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like,
look at your picture on this page.
And the picture had like thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, and I'm just like, bruh, now you wildin', now you playing me, now I feel violated. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this process, if you're like a normal person and you never had your identity taken, basically on Facebook, if someone is pretending to be you, you have to upload your ID. They have you cross out like your personal information, upload your ID, prove that you're who you say you are, and then they'll review it and then they'll remove the page, right? Cool, so I did that. Problem is that the girl keeps making new pages. So again, this is tracing from high school. I done went through college, and now I'm grown as hell, getting old, and this girl is still stealing my pictures. So another piece of the story is that I actually know who this girl is. I don't know her personally, never met her. She lives in Florida, but I know what she looks like. And I found this out because she was following me on Snapchat, right? So you know on Snapchat, when somebody screenshots your pictures, you can see it, like it tells you. So I'm on Snapchat and I see that someone's screenshotting like all of my photos, and I'm like, who is this? So I click on it, I see the girl, and I had hit her up like, why are you screenshotting all my stuff? That's like OD weird. Why are you screenshotting my pictures? And she was like, oh, it was an accident. I said, sis, it was an accident that you screenshotted like every single thing that I just posted today. So I blocked her. I'm like, instantly blocked, because I'm like, this has to be the girl stealing my pictures. Like, why else would you do that? So then I start getting hit up by the people that she has been catfishing, bruh. The first girl that hit me up, she also lived in Florida. She was like, I don't want this to sound weird, but I've been talking to somebody who is pretending to be you for the past year or so. I felt like I was in love with this girl. We were making XYZ plans, but every time we tried to link up in person, she had an excuse. And I'm like, but that was the first person. Then I feel like the floodgates just opened, like people left and right. Not only women, because she was pretending to be a lesbian, but then it was men. Also, the girl pretends that she is in a sorority. I have never pledged in my life. I forget what sorority she says she's a part of. Apparently, in like the Greek culture, people take it very, very seriously if you pretend to be a part of an organization and you're not. And they have like this purple alert, which I think is short for like perpetrator maybe. But they have a purple alert that basically puts people on blast, right? I started being a part of their purple alerts and stuff. Like, oh, this person's pretending to be a Greek. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not trying to pretend like I'm in a sorority. It's not me. So then the Greek people started hitting me up on Facebook and they're like, we take these things very seriously. Are you able to take a picture of yourself with a spoon? with a spoon or a sign saying who you are. And I was like, absolutely not. I don't care what y'all got going on. You're not about to make me prove to you who I am. Like, this is outrageous. This is crazy. So at this point, multiple people have hit me up, right? We know that she's a fake. Like, I've been telling people she's fake. Report her. She just keeps making new pages, right? She also made an Instagram. With Instagram, you have the ability to repeatedly change your name on there. So whenever she makes a fake Instagram page, I'll find it because people will tell me about it. And then she just changes it. And then we have to go and try to find her again. So it's like a process. At this point, I've probably come across about 10 different fake pages, and we keep trying to get them taken down and they keep going right back up. I had another instance where I met someone who she had catfished, and this was when I was back in New York, where I traveled a lot for work, and I used to be in New York City a lot. This girl hits me up and she was like, I just want to let you know that I've been talking to someone who's been pretending to be you. I've sent money to this girl. Like, I really thought that we were dating. We had feelings for each other. So talk to the girl. Turns out she lives in Brooklyn. I was in Brooklyn for work or whatever. And she was like, I know that this might be super awkward, but I really want to like see you and like meet you because I feel like I know you, but I kind of don't. Have questions and stuff, etc., etc. Now, I know that y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Everybody was like, Tynisha, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm gonna meet her. I'm gonna meet up with her. I'm gonna get information. I want to know more about what's going on. So I meet this girl. We meet up in Brooklyn. We go to a bar, which is funny because we're still cool to this day. She probably is watching this video. And I always thought to myself, like, when people ask how y'all met each other, it's gonna be like an inside joke between me and her because we met each other through that situation. So anyway, me and her, we end up being cool. She basically was just telling me everything. Like, you know, I was paying for cell phone bills, sending her money. This is something that men have been telling me. Men have been telling me that they were gonna fly her out. So then one day, someone sent me the real girl's page. Lo and behold, I look at this girl and it's the same girl who was screenshotting my stuff on Snapchat. So I'm like, oh, I hit this girl up and I'm like, yo, I don't know what's up with you. I don't know why you're doing this. You have literally been doing this since I was in high school. It's really pathetic. I went in on this girl. And that's the one thing about me. Like, I promise you, I'm so nice. I'm so friendly. I'm so bubbly. When you make me mad though, and I gotta press you about something, I'm about to violate you because you out here making me look crazy. So she responds and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going through a lot right now. It was just like a weird response. It was an awkward conversation. I wish I still had it, but I ended up blocking the girl on Facebook. She started stealing my pictures 12 years ago. Here we are 12 years later. She's still doing the same thing. This is the most recent Instagram profile that she has. She probably changed the name by now because everybody was reporting it. I don't know, but this is what it is. And also, she has made a profile where she can get paid for taking nude pics. Obviously, steamy, creamy, me in my bedroom photos because, you know, that's okay to just slander someone online. But if I'm applying for a job and someone comes across this and they're like, okay, so you sell pictures or whatever the case may be online, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's really violating my integrity, and it's frustrating because there's nothing I can do about it. Now, people tell me all the time, why don't you contact Catfish? I have tried. I have reached out to Catfish. Nev, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Please help me. Like, if you see this, I hope y'all please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, tag Catfish people, tell them to help me out because at this point I'm completely hopeless. This girl keeps stealing my stuff. Facebook, Instagram, there's little things that they do, but literally at the end of the day, like, there's really nothing I can do. So now I'm at the point where it's like, you know what, sis, if you're gonna pretend to be me, you need to start slinging some money this way. Pay for my nails, pay for my feet to get done, for my hair to get done, for my makeup products, because I am footing the bill for all the things that you're benefiting from. And that really makes me feel some type of way. I really feel like she's my pimp and I'm the hoe at this point. I'm not benefiting from my own features, but you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where we are with things now. I guess I'm just trying to process my mind around all of this stuff. So my social media information is linked down below. I have one of each social media platform. One Facebook, one Instagram, one Twitter that I be like halfway using because I just can't get the hang of it. If you see anything else that is not me, I do not have any paid services for my photos. And I don't know, like I feel like I live a very normal life. I don't have a bunch of followers. I just don't know what is making this girl fixate on me, especially because she's fixated on me for such a long time. She's really kind of grown with me in a way. And Child, this stressing me out. Like, I don't even know. So that is my first story time. If you guys like this story time, be sure to leave me some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll probably do more story times in the future if y'all like it. We having some, okay? Like, I got tons of stories. Sis is coming through with the stories, all right? So if you made it this far, you are a real one. And I appreciate you. All right. So until next time, y'all. Bye.